There is a real lack of news regarding Rangers, so let's talk about Super Max Aarons' comments after the game against Livy. Welcome back to the channel. Match preview later on tonight. We'll actually have some things to talk about then. But in terms of Max Aarons, alright? Now, last time this guy made... I think the last game he started was that Bruges game, rightfully so. And he's not done anything since then, apart from the last minute goal there against Livy. He's talking about redemption, etc, etc. Now, we're going to get into his quotes, and then I'll talk about the man. So, yeah, let's get into it. No one was more disappointed than myself with that. I've never been sent off in my career. A moment like that, a lapse in concentration, was extremely disappointing for me, especially in a crucial game like that. It was always going to be a difficult game for the team, let alone with 10 men. So I knew I wanted to make up for that as quickly as possible. And the first chance since that game on the pitch was Sunday. So hopefully, in a small way, I've done that. End of quote. I mean, I'm just going to call horse shit. At least you could argue he said small way. He's done that, right? But chucking the game within 5 minutes against Bruges and getting us down to 10 men, and basically it was the final nail in the coffin for the Champions League dream. I know, I'm not brain dead. We were never going to beat Bruges, right? It was 1-0 at that point. But the fact of the matter is this. At 1-0, 4-1 down Nygate, there is like a 0.1% chance. Him getting sent off killed it and made us get embarrassed, right? And this isn't a red card where it's lazy, he's a bit reckless, he's a bit high. This is a guy that went off the pitch because he's a shite bag, and I'm not going to change my opinion on that. And yeah, and you got to look at the context of this Livy goal. Is this a Livy goal, right, that gets us through to like the final of a cup, or wins a cup, or takes us top of the table? It takes us 8th, mate. You want to know a reason why we're this far down the table? It's because of him and other guys in this. Now, it's not solely down to him, obviously not, because the guy's barely featured the last month, but he has got to take responsibility of why we're so fucking bad, alongside about 20 other players and the manager. Going from 11th to 8th is not fixing what he did in the Champions League, not by a long shot. This guy needs to understand that. There's no redemption here. Redemption is helping us on our way to trophies this season, and fuck knows what else in the league and in Europe. So yeah, I'm not buying this redemption arc here for Max Aarons. At the end of the day, it's just a shite win against Livy that we scraped past them. And if anybody's taking this as, Max Aarons is back, baby, then I think you're a wee bit confused yourself, because we've got a guy that can't fucking defend. Yeah, he scored. I mean, it was a good goal he scored. Can't take that away from him, right? But it doesn't make you forgive and forget that absolute disaster 6 minutes in Bruges, in Brugge. It doesn't make me forget it. Because like I said, it wasn't one of those red cards where it was reckless or lazy, which you can almost accept. He literally done it on purpose, man. You know when someone doesn't want to be on the pitch and they just do something to get fucking off the pitch. That's what he did. So I don't want this guy to play for Rangers again. I would cancel his fucking loan, right? I would do it like that. Problem is though, we are fucked. We don't have many fullbacks. Magomez injured. I believe Cornelius is probably going to be ahead of the Storm Graz game, which means Tav and Max Aarons are the only 2 fit fullbacks. So we've got ourselves a problem for that. Are we going to discuss that later? Probably, but I mean, there's not really much to discuss. You either play Tav at left back and you play Aarons at right back, or you play Tav at right back and you play Aarons at left back. That's all you've got, Rangers. What we're going to do, I mean, again, just the amount of piss poor preparation going into that left back side in that window is fucking crazy. People will hang on to the fact that Cornelius can play left back. He's not left. That guy's a centre back. Here, could he play Could he play left back better than Tav? Aye, absolutely. I'm not going to say I didn't agree with that, but maybe Dujon still will be back soon. Aye, dead on. Anyway, what do you think of Max Aarons? Has this redeemed it for you? It's not redeemed it for me. Alright, this guy's got a long way to go. I'd say, I mean, it's not impossible for him to redeem himself, but under Russell Martin, with a few of these players that are not turning up, Get no chance. And that includes him.